Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll be using Raichu and Magcargo to take over some random battles. Let's get into it. On the first one I immediately switch into the star of the show, the Raichu. As he goes into the Registeel, I connect with the Focus Blast, get that huge damage as he sets up some rocks. Seeing Raichu is a huge threat, he immediately switches into the Tornado as I go for the Encore. Not wanting to take the electric move, he double switches into the Sceptile as I go for the Thunderbolt and do barely anything. Unable to do anything and expecting the grass move, I go into my Slitherwing, get the Photosynthesis boost, boosting the attack as he goes right for the Swords Dance. On the next turn he goes for the Terror Rock, is able to outspeed, goes for the rocks, my Slitherwing just hangs on. I'm then able to retaliate with the close combat, take out the Sceptile. My opponent then goes back into the Baby Manaphy, and immediately starts boosting right in front of my face. I'm not taking any of that, go for the Wild Charge, do some good damage, go down to the Recoil. I then go back into my big threat, the Raichu. I'm able to outspeed, go for the Thunderbolt, take out the Phione. Raichu's next opponent is then the Infernape, able to outspeed, I go for the Terror Water, Surf, take out the Infernape in one shot. After Infernape, my opponent goes into the Tornado, able to outspeed, I go for the Thunderbolt, take him out in one shot. My opponent then forfeits. Good game. Alrighty, let's get into game number 2 and let Magcargo take over. I start with the Groudon as they start with the Galarian Zapdos. On the first turn, the Bird's able to outspeed, go for the close combat, get some good damage on Groudon. I retaliate with the Heat Crash, he just hangs on. The Bird's able to go for another close combat, Groudon's able to tank that, his defenses go even lower, go for the Heat Crash, take out the Zapdos. After all that, my opponent goes into his other Bird and starts heating up his beak. Groudon goes for the Stone Edge, completely misses. The Toucan then fires up the Beak Blast, takes out the Groudon. After Groudon, I then go into my Diancie. Trying to get the boost and some good damage, I go for the Diamond Storm, but he goes into Registeel, tanks that no problem. I fire for another Diamond Storm, trying to get another boost for my Body Press. Unfortunately, I'm unlucky, as he starts going for the boost of his own. I decide to stay in and go for the Body Press, do barely anything to the Registeel. He goes for the Iron Head, takes me out in one shot. I then go into the big threat, the MVP of the battle, the Magcargo. He's afraid, immediately goes into his Belly Bolt. I fire off the Fire Blast, do some good damage. Expecting the Muddy Water, I then go for the aggressive Terra Dragon as I get the prediction right. I'm able to go for the Shell Smash, get those boosts. I'm then able to outspeed, go for the Earth Power, take out the Belly Bolt. Up next is the Groudon, who nicely sets up the Sun from Magcargo. I'm able to outspeed, go for the Fire Blast, take him out in one shot. The next Pokemon is a little electric hamster, who goes for the Protect, stalling out the Earth Power that's incoming. Unfortunately, you can only hold back Magcargo for so long. He switches forms, goes for the Parting Shot, but Magcargo does not care. He pivots into the Toucan, avoiding the Earth Power. Next turn he goes for the Terra Steel, starts charging up the Beak Blast, Magcargo goes for the Fire Blast, takes him out in one shot. Up next he goes back into the Registeel, Magcargo is able to outspeed, go for the Earth Power, take him out. My opponent's last Pokemon is then the Electric Hamster, who goes for the Parting Shot, trying to weaken Magcargo, but the Slug doesn't mind, fires off the Earth Power, he's just able to hang on. The next turn he's able to connect with the Aura Wheel, Magcargo eats that up, gets the Weak Armor boost, and then is able to clean up the battle with another Earth Power. Good game. Alrighty, and that's the video. Please let me know what you guys think down below and stay tuned for future content. Peace!